Hey friends, let's take a moment and really think about, have you ever had one of those weeks where you're posting, creating, showing up on every single platform that we know of and still feel like nothing is moving, or even have the data to prove that nothing really is moving forward in a profitable business? That's quite literally the most frustrating feeling, doing all the things, all the right things, and wondering why the needle doesn't budge even the slightest bit. And today I want to dive right into that specific tension because let's be honest, you're exhausted. I get exhausted. We're all exhausted. And it's not just because at the time of this recording, it's the holiday hustle season. Because you're posting on Instagram, you're trying to repurpose your content, you're batching your reels, trying to remember to show up on stories 3 to 5 times a day, maybe even more, updating your blog post or podcast episode. And somewhere in there, you tell yourself you should probably pin something too. Or shameless plug, I hope you're telling yourself that. And the whole time in between all of those things, you're thinking, why am I doing all of this if it's actually not helping my business? And what no one out here is telling you is that busy visibility, while it can feel productive, it's building absolutely nothing but overwhelm, burnout, chaos, and that defeating feeling. Because that is the most important part, is you're feeling defeated because you're trying to do all these things. But what's really happening is your visibility isn't stalling because you're doing something wrong. You actually are doing the right things by organically growing and pushing your business. It's stalling because your visibility is too scattered. It's not cohesive so that when your energy is going in 12 different directions, none of it has that foundation to compound on. Instagram is stealing your time. Those reels are stealing your creativity. And because you are so scattered, nothing has the ability to work together. And most entrepreneurs aren't inconsistent. They're just overwhelmed. And that overwhelm marketing strategy has no momentum to build off of. So I had a wedding pro tell me recently, she was posting every day. She still feels invisible. She wasn't necessarily doing anything wrong. Her content wasn't bad. It was actually very gorgeous, and her brand wasn't off. She was just spreading her energy across 4 platforms that each required her to show up constantly, which meant no single platform ever had a chance to work for her. But once she centered her visibility around Pinterest and content marketing and let everything else support it instead of compete with it, her views and clicks started to compound and build off of each other. And within a few months, she saw some real growth and effort towards what she was trying to accomplish. So here's how you take your visibility from scattered to strategic. Step 1, pick one visibility home base. That's probably the easiest one that I can give you. Just pick one. We've heard before to hang out where your ideal audience hangs out. And if you're a wedding pro or a creative entrepreneur, Pinterest is the only platform where your content compounds instead of disappears, but it's also where those people go, your ideal audience goes when they're planning their next purchase, they're planning their next lifestyle event, they're planning something. So step 2, we want to build around content you already have. We don't want to start with new content. That, for most of us, gets overwhelming. Like, how can I fit one more thing? We want to take a few moments to review and audit your existing content. What is your strongest pieces of content? Pick 5 to 10 pieces max. You probably already have them. Styled editorials, blog posts. If you have lead magnets that offer a lot of value, if you've been a guest on a podcast, you have your own podcast, pick your top strong pieces of content. And then easily, this goes into step 3, create 10 to 15 pins that point directly to those pieces. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be fancy. They just have to clearly communicate and be easily clickable. Then you are going to take those and schedule them over the next 30 days all at once. We're going to batch pin because this is where the compounding magic happens. You stop posting for survival and you start building for sustainability. 1 pin per day, just start with that so that you can see the momentum and start growing it. So this isn't about visibility as it's more about clarity. Clarity reduces the overwhelm. Clarity is going to create that momentum for you to get you through busy seasons and slow seasons. Clarity helps you stop trying to be everywhere and finally pick the one place your marketing gets to breathe, which means you as a business owner get to breathe. So ask yourself this: where is my visibility scattered? And what would happen if I focused it on a better platform? Like I said, throughout this whole thing, you don't need more effort. You don't need more content. You need more compounding energy. And Pinterest is the only platform your content keeps working, even when you need a break. If you want help creating the kind of pins that actually convert, not just look pretty, join the Style Pin Collection, because each month you'll get trend back templates and strategic designs that take the guesswork out of pinning. Or if you're thinking, I need clarity and direction, then start with the VEIL Visibility Audit. It's the fastest way to see exactly where your marketing isn't compounding and what to fix first. Either way, your visibility is going to get a lot simpler from here going into the new year, and I cannot wait to see what you do.